What is going on, YouTube? It says it's preparing the live stream. However, I think I'm already live on YouTube. Do I need to test? Do I need to check it out? Let's go. Let's just make sure. Oh, I hear it. All right, I guess I am. Who knew? Who knew? All right, looks like I'm there and it looks like I'm live on YouTube. Yep, I see it and I'm there. Let me open up the chat for that stream. Welcome aboard, YouTube, and thanks for being here. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat. All right, I've got some questions queued up that we are going to get answered right now. So somebody asked me the question. Let's pop this question on the screen, and I'll do that by sharing a Google Doc so that I can type it up so you can see it. You guys here on the Zoom, by the way, if you are here on YouTube, thanks for being here. You are watching either a recording or you are watching the live broadcast of my mastermind open Q&A, which happens on Fridays midday. We just get together. You can literally ask me anything. You can ask me anything about anything. If I know about it, I'll tell it to you. But really the intent here and the focus here is on how do we leverage the power of social media to get clients? And a lot of that is a mindset shift. And then some of it is strategy. And in the pre-call to this, I was sharing with the members of the mastermind some of the strategies that I'm using right now that are working so very well. Hey, it's good to see you too. Thank you for being here. It's super important to stay hydrated. It's super, super important to stay hydrated. So let's get right to some of the questions. I was going to share a document with you, and so let me do that. By the way, if you are here on YouTube, before I share that document, if you're here on YouTube, you're watching this live or in the replay, and if you're the kind of person who, because this isn't for everybody, you've got to be the kind of person who wants to make more profit in your business. You've got to be the kind of person who wants to get your clients better results. You got to be that kind of person. And then you got to be the kind of person who can have fun. You want to have fun while you're doing your job. It's right for you. It's what we've created. It's ridiculously inexpensive. And if you go over to Collab, Collab, I don't think a lot of people know how to spell that. I struggled with it. .prouty.me. You can get the whole scoop on what we're doing, what we've put together to help you make more money, to help you get your clients better results. And we have a ton of fun while we're doing it. We really do. Like, I even think we have more fun than we should have, but we have a lot of fun while we're doing this. All right, so somebody asked me a question about putting a clickable link on a Facebook banner. So I'll share my screen and we'll head over to Facebook and I'll show you what they're talking about. Zoom, and share your screen, and screen shared. So let's go to Facebook and let's see if I can go directly to my profile. I don't know how to do that. I wish I did. Maybe. Okay, so now we're on my profile on Facebook, and what they're asking about is this right here. So let's work our way through this so that I can show you how this works. And the very first thing that we do is that we create this banner inside of Canva. So your first step is going to be to go into Canva and to create a banner. So Canva, you can use a free account and you just type here, what do you want to design today? Facebook cover photo. I think that's what it's called, is the Facebook cover photo. And then you see all of these cover photos here that you can use for inspiration. My recommendation to you is going to be to create the simplest one possible. We don't want to overwhelm people with tons of graphics and tons of words. And you can see when you look at mine, it's a color and some words. Oh, look, they happen to be the three words that I used to describe the Force Acceleration Mastermind, which is impact, profit, and fun. Those are the three things. And you get to pick all three by coming into the mastermind. So we go here and you got to pick something that works for you. So I like to kind of scroll through, and if I see something that stands out, I'll use it. Kind of like that green one. That really did kind of stand out for me. Can you hear the screaming, kids? Oh, I like this one too. A lot. I like that one the most. So then you click on it and you click customize. And then you got to figure out what you do. So we don't need the fireworks. So we click on those and delete them. And then I'm going to leave that link there, but you have to kind of figure out what you do, what you help people do. So let's imagine you have a business that does business simplification. How to simplify your business. So we type that in. Notice it goes off the screen, so you got to get it on the screen. So all I'm doing is I'm clicking these handles and dragging them out. And then one of the things, I think a lot of people don't know you can do this, but I'm going to center, it snaps to the center right there. A lot of people don't know that you can change the spacing between your sentences here by going to here, this spacing, and reducing your line spacing. Okay, so I just reduced the line spacing. You can do this in the free version. How to simplify your business fast and free. Okay, two things that people like. So how to simplify your business fast and free. All I did was I just changed this template a little bit. And then instead of having this as a link, click here to learn more. And then we want this to be underlined so that it looks like a link. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grow it a little bit. What's up, YouTube? I see you guys joining. Thank you for being here. Thanks to the YouTube crowd for being here. You're watching a live broadcast of me doing an open Q&A for my Force Acceleration Mastermind. So I'm glad you're here. We go live to YouTube just to give you guys a little something. And somebody asks in YouTube, does it matter if your face is on the banner or not? It doesn't. I don't think it matters. And you know why? Your face is on your profile. Your face is right here. You could put your face up here as well. Maybe you have an action shot of you. That would be kind of cool to put here. So you could put an action shot there. So if you have it, use it if you want. Click here to learn more. I want to make that underlined. So I'm going to use this right here. So now it looks like a link. And I've just kept this as simple as possible. By the way, I can simplify your business. That's not what I do, but I can show you how to really simplify your business. But I'm just showing you this as an example. So then you export this. You go here to share, up here in the top right. You click on share, and then you click on download, and you get the size right, which I think that size is right. And then you would click download, and it would save it to your computer. Then you're going to go over to Facebook and you are going to upload it here. You're going to click edit cover photo. I got to be careful. I don't want to go too far on this. You go edit cover photo, upload a photo, and you upload it here. So you downloaded it from Canva and then you uploaded it here. And I created this one in Canva. I just put words here. And so what I'm trying to do with this banner is I'm trying to promote the Force Acceleration Mastermind, which is designed to help people who already have businesses make more money, get better results for their clients, and have fun. Those are the three things we focus on every single week. And see, I have this learn here by clicking more. So here's what I want you to notice. When you click here, it opens up this image full screen. That's the intent of clicking. I don't have to even click here on this underline thing. I could click way far away from it. Look, I'm going to click way up here in the corner. See where my mouse is? I'm going to click right there. It still opens it. So you can click anywhere, but I like to give people very specific directions, so I tell them where to click. I think people respond very well to very specific directions. Learn more by clicking here. Now, what you could do is you could make a button. You could even make a button and put a button there. I think I got to go to Elements and search for button. And so you could go into See All Graphics. You could find a button that you like. This might be a little more advanced. Or look at this one, a Learn More button. So you could even put that right there to give people a target to click on. Get rid of the text, right? And just put that right there. So you could do that too. I like to give people a target. So then when they click on it, this appears to be a clickable link, but the entire image is a clickable link. When they click on it, it opens the image in full screen, but here's the key. Over on the right, you have the option of adding a description for this image. So what I do is I add a description for the image, but I include a call to action link. So what I'm promoting here is the Force Acceleration Mastermind, which we're going to be opening up some seats in that mastermind. So if you're watching this, by the way, if you're watching this and you already have a business, you've made a little bit of money, but you want to grow to $10,000, $20,000 a month, well, that's what we've designed the Force Acceleration Mastermind for, is to help entrepreneurs and business owners and smart people do that. And the smart, successful people that are in there are on their way to doing that every single day. So if that's you, you can't be somebody who you're toying around with the idea of starting a business. You'll be very bored in this thing. You've got to be somebody that you've started your business, you've made a little bit of money, you're ready to make predictable money, $10,000, $20,000 a month. Then this mastermind's for you. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to make that because I can't guarantee you're going to do the work. I can't come to your house and do the work for you. As fun as that would be for me, it wouldn't be fun for you because I'm very mean when I have to show up at people's houses and do the work for them. But if you're somebody who started a business, you want to do the work, you want to get some results, you want to hang out with some of the coolest people that you've ever met. And I'm telling you, I see these people a couple of times a week. They are the coolest people that you'll ever meet. You want to hang out with these people who are going to help you along, then it might be for you. And if you just go to collab.prouty.me, that link is everywhere. Just go to collab.prouty.me. And if there are seats open, you'll see it. If not, get on the waiting list because it's first come, first serve, and we fill that thing up fast. So by clicking on this, it opens up this image and you can put in the description. So here, what I did was this was a short bit of text to get people to click. When they click, I go through all of the benefits of being a part of the Force Acceleration Mastermind. And then I have the link right here that will bring them to, see, we're in waitlist right now. So bring them to a place where they could join the waitlist. So the original question was, how do you create a clickable link in a Facebook banner? But the answer is the whole banner is clickable. You just make it look like it's a clickable link to give people a target to click on because we just want to make it nice and easy for people. They click, it opens up the image fully, and then you have the option of including a description. That's where you put your call to action. Most people don't put anything here. You guys on the Collab call right now, you guys here on the Zoom, go to your Facebooks right now and click on that image and see if you have a description here, and then come back and tell me if you do or you don't, with a link that's a call to action. I'm telling you, this works incredibly well. And if you want something ninja, I will show you something ninja. See my profile photo here? Lots more people than you realize click on your profile photo. They want to see the profile photo bigger. So guess what? Make your offer over here. and I used an abbreviated version with the link. You can put in a description of your profile photo. So you make the same offer over here. Most people don't put anything there. What we're trying to do here is maximize the places where people see our offer. And then if you're looking for a bonus spot, let's put it right here too. Let's put it right here. Let's edit my bio. Ooh, I ran out of characters. The new way to find perfect prospects and symbol. There we go. So we'll get the link right there. Skip that. Okay. So now somebody who's looking at my page, I've got that offer right there. So the offer happens here. The offer happens if they look at my profile photo. The offer happens here again. So 3 different places to see the offer within a very short span of time. So if you have an offer, and you should have an offer, and you have a link to your offer, that's where you should place it. Now, if you provide a service where you can give a discount, then you could say save X% by going here, or you could say get a free follow-on whatever by going here and having that link, and then you bring them somewhere and collect their email address to get that special offer. I don't think you should necessarily discount your service, but I think you should offer something, offer some kind of benefit so that you can get their email address and then book them onto a call. All right, does that make sense? I'm just looking at comments. Everything looks good here. Okay. Somebody asks a free phone consultation or 10% off the service. People will go for the 10% off before they do the phone consultation. Sounds like you're trying to sell to them, whereas the 10% off gives them immediate and something immediate and something that that triggers dopamine in their brain. A phone consultation is not going to trigger dopamine in anybody's brain, but saving money will trigger a dopamine release. So that's what you do. Raise your rates by 12%, give them a 10% discount. In your opinion, what's the best offer at this awareness building stage? So this is somebody who knows you because they found you. So they already know who you are, but I don't know if they know you enough. So I think a good offer here is something that has a little more substance to it, but doesn't ask them to do a lot. Like do a lot means get on a call with me for a half an hour. Instead, let's demonstrate to them our authority. I think a good offer here is to send them to a 10-minute or less training video. Something that demonstrates authority and gives them something, and then you send them to a 3, 6, 10-minute training video that makes an offer to get on a call with you. Because if they consume that training video, and by the way, you should collect their email address before they consume the video, right? You already know that. So you promote a free training. Learn how to X, send them to a landing page, collect their email address, deliver the training to them, follow up with them through email to get them on a call to customize what they learned in the training specifically for them. That would work at this stage in the awareness. That's what I would do. Somebody says, can you tell me about your phone? Are you using a phone? They say, are you using a phone? Can you tell me about your video setup? So let me tell you about my video setup, not for what you're seeing right now, because what you're seeing right now is just right there. That would be a good thumbnail, wouldn't it? That would be a great video thumbnail. I'm going to do that. Let me screen capture that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use that as a thumbnail. And then you'll see that thumbnail. You'll see that thumbnail, and you'll be like, I remember when he did that. Ready? Should I smile? Probably. Okay. Did a screen capture of that. Weird, right? But sometimes inspiration hits you, and you got to go with it. Oh, let's see. Thank you. Somebody just gave me an update privately, and on somebody that should be here that isn't here and where they are. You like literally read, this is what happens in the mastermind. Our minds all turn into one big mush together. Somebody from the mastermind messaged me about somebody else that's in the mastermind that is absent today that I was wondering where they were. But I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say their name out loud because, we keep it secret who's in there. So somebody asked about my setup. So I'm using just my regular computer thing here. My setup for when I'm shooting videos is this. Let me grab it. I'm going to go off screen, which is rude, but I promise I'll be back before you can even miss me. Oh, I just dropped a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't realize how much stuff was connected. So this is my current setup, and my microphone is not on the camera, which is why it fell. And watch it like be all busted and everything. Let me just connect this so you can see what it really looks like. So this is the setup I'm using for my quick videos. I'm using a Sony ZV-E10 and a microphone. Who makes this microphone? A Rode shotgun mic right there. And a clamp on a tripod so that I can put it in lots of weird orientations. And I love this camera. It wasn't very expensive. It shoots great video. I get people with like $5,000 cameras messaging me saying, how do you get such great video? And this was like a $600 camera. So it's a great camera to use. Now I have a bigger setup that I use for bigger production videos, but the reality is this is what I'm shooting most of my stuff with right now, and it's so unbelievably easy, and it kind of makes me feel like I should sell everything else. But so I generally just have that set up on that goofy little tripod right next to me here, and that's what I use. So that is my setup. So then the next component, let me just go back to the Zoom so I can see comments. There we go. And there, and quickly check in on YouTube. All right, there we go. Checking in on YouTube. So then the next part of the setup is lighting. So right now I am working with a single disc light. That's a round flat light that's on a tripod directly in front of me and up at about 45 degrees. This is a new lighting arrangement that I'm using that I could not use before. When I had very short hair, this lighting did not look good. But I grow my hair, and good is subjective. You get to decide if it looks good or not. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So you're the beholder. So this light is directly in front of me and up 45 degrees. And that's what we call butterfly lighting in photography. It's called butterfly lighting. It's called that because the shadow on your upper lip, supposedly, some people say looks like a butterfly. I don't see it, but that could be how my face is organized. My face might not create that. That's light number one that I have. And then I have a second light. I have three lights. Light number one is the butterfly light right in front of me. Light number two is a light over here that is shining on the side and back of my head, which makes a big difference in terms of separation. I can turn it off and show you. Allow me to do that. Ooh, we got 4 minutes. I gotta hurry through this. So that light over there, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, so you can see you can see the difference that makes when I turn that light off. So things look a little more flat. So when I turn it back on, like that, you can see it just provides a little bit of difference. Then I have this lamp, a utility light over here. And so that's just a basic floor lamp to give a little interest back there, but I have it turned way down. And then sometimes I do this. Sometimes and I don't have these on today, but I really should. Sometimes, let me find them. Sometimes I have that blue light on. Oh, I should have had that on. That looks better. I have that little blue light on right there, and that definitely helps. So that's how I organize my lighting. And then finally, my wall is painted a combination gray beige. That color tends to work very well for me. And this is a wood slatted treatment that I put on the wall. It is just strips of wood attached to a big thick piece of felt that is mounted to the wall. And I'm strongly considering extending that to about here. And how I'm going to test that is I'm going to record some videos of me sitting right in front of it and see how that looks, which maybe not so bad. So I might extend it to here, here. I might. And so that's my entire setup. I think I need something interesting here. I don't know what yet. I know what I want to do. I don't know if it'll really work. So that is the deal. I don't know. I see Dane Austin checking in on YouTube. If it's the Dane Austin that I think it is great to see you. I'm glad you're here. If it's Dane Austin, it's this dude that I know that is a runner in my location. I see this dude out running all the time. He's crazy, just bonkers the miles this guy puts in. If that's him, I see him out. I'll be driving down the road. I'll see him running, and even if I've already run that day, I'll lace up and I'll go running again because that's how dedicated this guy is. So, Dane, if that's you, thanks for being here. Thanks for checking in. Okay, so that's my recording setup. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. No, he doesn't put in more miles than me because I run twice a day, but that dude he clocks a lot of miles. Just all at once. He does them all at once. I'll have to see if that's him. I'll have to give that dude a call and see if that's him. Checking in here. All right, we're coming up on the top of the hour. So, hey, listen, if you're here on YouTube, now's your chance. Now's my chance to take a quick drink. If you're here on YouTube, you want to hang out with some cool people, you want to learn some great stuff, you want to make more money, get your clients better results, which will make you even more money, and you want to have I almost swore, you want to have a ton of fun while you're doing it, Force Acceleration Mastermind is for you. Collab.prouty.me. I'll make sure that's in the video description so you don't have to figure out how to type it. Collab.prouty.me will get you the scoop. If we don't have open seats, get on the waiting list because I just work my way down the waiting list, making offers. And we try to get as many people in there to help them out as possible because we have fun doing it. And we're going to